In today's video, we're diving into one of the most controversial and fascinating conspiracy theories of our time, the New World Order, and how believers connect it to the current US-Iran conflict. The term New World Order has long been used by conspiracy theorists to describe a hidden plan by global elites to establish a centralized, authoritarian world government. While mainstream analysts see international conflicts as driven by politics, economics, and security concerns, conspiracy theorists interpret them as deliberate steps toward this supposed world order. And right now, the US-Iran conflict is being pulled directly into that narrative. In early 2026, tensions between the United States and Iran escalated sharply. The US, alongside Israel, launched military strikes against Iran, citing nuclear weapons development, missile programs, and regional influence. Inside Iran, protests were met with harsh crackdowns, further fueling global concern. Economically, the war has already disrupted oil markets, driving up prices and sparking fears of instability across the globe. Conspiracy theorists see this not as a simple geopolitical clash, but as part of a larger design. They argue that wars and regime changes are orchestrated to destabilize regions and replace resistant leaders with figures more aligned to a global governance agenda. Iran's leadership, defiant against Western influence, becomes a prime target in this view. Energy control is another key theme. Oil markets are seen as tools of manipulation, with Middle Eastern conflicts framed as deliberate moves to consolidate power over resources. And global institutions like the UN, NATO, and IMF are portrayed as instruments of the New World Order, using sanctions and interventions to erode national sovereignty and justify stronger international oversight. Even scandals like the Epstein files release are woven into this narrative. Epstein's ties to powerful figures are cited as evidence of elite networks operating above the law. Conspiracy theorists claim that such scandals either distract the public or strategically expose certain leaders, ultimately serving the NWO's agenda of reshaping global leadership. Mainstream analysis, however, points to more tangible motives. Nuclear security concerns, regional rivalries involving Israel and Saudi Arabia, and economic interests tied to oil and trade routes. There is no credible evidence of a coordinated plan for a world government. Yet, conspiracy theories thrive in times of uncertainty because they offer simple, emotionally compelling explanations for complex events. The persistence of NWO theories reflects deeper anxieties about globalization, technological surveillance, and declining trust in institutions. For many, connecting disparate events, wars, scandals, financial crises, into a single narrative provides a sense of order in a chaotic world. The US-Iran conflict shows how conspiracy theories about the New World Order gain traction during geopolitical crises. While analysts emphasize nuclear security and regional politics, conspiracy theorists interpret the same events as deliberate steps toward centralized global control. Whether seen as dangerous misinformation or as cultural expressions of distrust, these narratives undeniably shape public discourse, and influence how people perceive the world around them.